Hello friends, welcome to the new course. In this course, I am going to help you to prepare for Hashicorp Terraform Associate certification. In this course, I am going to help you to clear the certification of Terraform Associate. Along with that, I will also give you the step-by-step approach to do the cloud automation, and that is with the help of Terraform HCL language. So guys, let's look into the topics. What are the topics we are going to cover in this course? So guys, this course is divided into three parts. In the first part of the course, we are going to learn about each of the core concept of Terraform. So in this aspect, what are the topics we are going to cover? Let's look into that. So guys, as I mentioned that in this part of the course, we are going to discuss about Terraform core concept, and the topics which we are going to cover in this part of the course is this one. We'll start our discussion with understanding what actually the infrastructure as code is, which is also a short form of IAC. So in this aspect, we are going to understand infrastructure as a code. We will get an understanding about benefit of infrastructure as code. We will also look into how infrastructure as code works, and we will also look into types of infrastructure as code. Once we understand that, then we will proceed further. At a step 2, we will do the installation of required tool for Terraform lab environment, and that will contain these tools where we will install Terraform. We will also install Visual Studio Code, and then we will also install the Visual Studio Code extension for snippet, as well as we will set up the AWS account, because we are going to learn the cloud automation with the help of AWS cloud provider. Once we finish the lab environment setup, we will proceed further and do the setup of authentication, as we are going to use the AWS cloud provider. So we must need a mechanism by which we can access the resources of AWS for cloud automation, because Terraform also required the permission to create the resources on AWS or any of the cloud provider. We are using AWS in this course. That's the reason I am referring that AWS. But Terraform can be used to automate any of the cloud provider, that we will discuss further in this course. Once we're done with the setup of authentication mechanism, we will proceed further and we will create an EC2 instance using Terraform. And for this exercise, we are going to introduce many of the blocks. There is something called Terraform block, provider block, resource block. All these things we are going to discuss step by step. We will start our discussion with the provider block, then we will understand resource block. Once we understand that, then we will look into Terraform state file, what actually the Terraform state file is. Once we understand that, then we will proceed to the step 8, where we will discuss about architecture and the versioning of the provider. Once we understand that, then we will proceed further and we will discuss about Terraform attributes, what actually the Terraform attributes are. Then we will also discuss about how to access resource attributes, and we will also do some exercises on it. Once we understand that, then we will look into step 10, where we will understand about Terraform output, what actually the Terraform outputs are, and on this aspect we are going to understand what actually the output block. We will look into demo to understand how to access resource attributes at runtime. Once we understand that, then we will proceed further and we will discuss about Terraform variables with the help of examples. And with the help of example, we will understand what actually the Terraform variables are, why to use it, and all these things we are going to understand with the help of lab. Then we will look into ways to assign Terraform variable. In this aspect, we will also perform exercises to understand the mechanism of different ways for assigning the variable within Terraform. Once we understand that, then we will discuss about data types in Terraform. In this aspect, we are also going to perform labs for different data type. Next, we will discuss about custom validation rule. In this topic, we are also going to do some demo to understand what actually the custom validation is and how to do, or say how to create validation for variables. Once we understand that, then we will look into count and count index variable of Terraform. This is very important whenever we want some iteration kind of behavior within Terraform. And to understand count and count index, we will also do a demo where we can understand with the help of use case. Once we done that, then we will proceed further and we will discuss about conditional expression, and this is also we are going to understand with the demo with the use cases. Once we understand that, then we will proceed further and we will understand the concept of Terraform locals, what actually the Terraform locals is and how we can use it with the help of exercise. Once we done that, then we will proceed further and we will discuss about Terraform functions. So what are the functions available and types of functions available within Terraform? All these things we are going to understand that, and we will understand with the help of demo. Once we finish the understanding of Terraform functions, we will proceed further and we will understand about data sources in Terraform, where we will understand the significance of the data source within Terraform, why to use it and how to use it. So this is very important to understand, to fetch the dynamic information from the cloud provider, how we will fetch the detail about any of the resources which is already being existing within the cloud provider, how we will fetch those details, and on that time how we are going to use the data source, we will look into that as well. Once we understand that, then we will look into a mechanism or a technique to debug the Terraform code. So for that reason, we are going to discuss about all these things, why to use debugging, how to enable debugging in Terraform, and all these things we understand with the demo. Once we understand that, then we will discuss about Terraform format, how to do the formatting of the code within Terraform. That also we will discuss. Once we understand that, then we can also look into the mechanism by which we can validate our Terraform code, and for that reason we are going to discuss about this topic. Once we understand that, then we will discuss about load order semantic, how the program is getting loaded, why to use it, file extension for Terraform file, best practices for writing production level code. All these things we are going to discuss. Once we understand that, then we will proceed further, and here we will discuss about the dynamic block. Dynamic block is very important while writing the Terraform code at enterprise level, and to understand the dynamic block we will also do a lab, and we will also discuss about why to use dynamic blocks. Once you have good understanding about dynamic block, we will proceed further and we will discuss about resource tenting, as it is very important concept to understand the resource tenting. And to understand this concept, we are going to discuss about all the aspect, what actually the resource tenting is, how to do resource tenting, and why to do resource tenting. All these things we will do with the help of exercise. Once we understand that, then we can proceed further and we will discuss about Splat Expression. In this session, we will understand that how to write code smartly in Terraform. So for that reason, we are using the Splat Expression and we will understand with the exercise. Then we will proceed further and we will discuss about saving a Terraform plan to a file. So whenever you are writing a Terraform code, we need to run Terraform plan. On that time, we need a mechanism to retain the configuration. So that aspect we are going to discuss in this session. Once we understand that, then we will proceed further. We will look into ways to retrieve the output of the Terraform, and this is what we will discuss in this session with the help of demo. Once we understand that, then we will discuss about Terraform setting block, and in this setting block we are going to discuss about various attributes, why to use setting block, and what kind of information it holds. Once we understand that, then we will discuss about Terraform provisioners, what actually the Terraform provisioners are, and we will understand why to use Terraform provisioner, types of provisioner. Then we will also discuss about creation time provisioner versus deletion time provisioner. We will also discuss about failure behavior. After getting the understanding about Terraform provisioner, we will proceed further and we will look into another topic, that is Terraform module. It is very important to understand Terraform modules. So in this aspect, we are going to discuss about what actually the Terraform modules are, why to use Terraform modules, and we will also discuss about the benefits of using Terraform modules. And all these things we will understand with lab. After getting understanding about Terraform modules, we will proceed further and we will discuss about Terraform workspaces, and over here we will discuss about what actually the Terraform workspace is, why to use Terraform workspace, and we will discuss about benefit of using Terraform workspace. After understanding of Terraform workspace, we will proceed further and discuss about remote state management of Terraform, and in this session we are going to discuss about various important concepts, topics for state management within Terraform. And once you understand that, at last we will discuss about Terraform Cloud, where we will discuss about the enterprise feature of Terraform Cloud, and all these things we will understand through the lab. And once you finish this part of the course, then I am pretty much sure that you are very much comfortable with the Terraform core concepts, and that will help us to clear your Hashicorp Terraform Associate certification. But what I think, guys, if you want to learn anything, you must have to do a project that will give you a very good confidence in that particular subject. So in this aspect, I have also designed part 2 of the course, that is basically creating a large infrastructure where we are going to use two cloud provider. One is Azure, another one is AWS. And over here, we are going to apply all the knowledge which we have built in the part 1 into this project. So what actually the project is, let's look into that. So guys, in the part 2 of this course, we are going to design site-to-site highly available VPN multi-cloud where we are having AWS as well as Azure. So in this aspect, we are going to set up the Azure side of configuration and as well as AWS side of configuration. And within both the cloud provider, we are going to establish a connection so that you will feel that virtual machine from Azure side as well as virtual machine from the AWS side belongs to the same network. And to test this setup, we are going to create two virtual machine, one in the Azure side and one in the AWS side. And from the Azure virtual machine, we will ping the AWS virtual machine or say AWS EC2 instance, and from AWS EC2 instance, we will ping the Azure virtual machine. So this way, we will test the site-to-site highly available VPN multi-cloud. And to do the testing, we will use the private IP instead of public IP. So guys, this project is going to be very interesting as we are going to create many resources from Azure side, from AWS side. If you will look into that, then you will find that to lay out the network, we are going to create resource group, then we are going to create virtual network, then we are going to set up the Azure virtual gateway, then we will also create the AWS resources where we will set up the VPC, subnet, internet gateway, routing table and route with the help of Terraform. So guys, there are many things to come in this project that will help us to understand the broader aspect of the cloud automation. So guys, once you completed the project, then it is right time to take some mock test, and that will help you to assess your knowledge. And for that assessment, I have created the part 3 of the course. In the part 3 of the course, you will go through mock test of Hashicorp Terraform Associate certification to assess your knowledge. And once you have taken the part 3 of the course, that is mock test, then I believe that you have completed the 360-degree learning of Terraform. Even though if you are not attempting the test, I hope you will get the best of the knowledge after finishing this course, and that knowledge you can apply in your day-to-day activities. So on this note, I am stopping over here. See you in the course. Till then, bye bye, take care.